I'm stuck between my 24F boyfriend, 28M, and his parents over a huge lie posted on r/relationship advice. Hi everyone. I really need perspective because this has become emotionally exhausting. My 24F boyfriend, 28M, is in a university degree for 9 years now, which normally lasts 5 years. For almost that entire time, he had been lying to his parents and telling them he only owed around 10 courses and was close to graduating. In reality, he owed about 50 courses, basically almost the entire degree. He always thought he had time. Then a new law was announced about long-term inactive students, and he was given a deadline before being permanently removed. It was impossible to pass that many courses in a year. Eventually, he was deleted from the university. His parents still don't know any of this. I've known the truth since early in our relationship. From the beginning, I encouraged him to tell them, but he was ashamed and terrified of disappointing them. Recently, his parents have been becoming suspicious. On top of that, his mother called me casually to speak as she does sometimes. During the call she casually asked me, is he going to the university for his exams? I froze and said something like, And that hesitation was enough. I made their suspicions worse. I didn't mean to tell on him, but I wasn't prepared for this question, and had no idea what lie he had told them so I could answer accordingly. She immediately sensed something was wrong. Apparently, my BF had told his parents he was taking the exams, but obviously that wasn't true, and I had no idea about it. His mother told me she had been feeling something is off for some time now. She said she and her husband have sacrificed a lot for him and they deserve honesty. She also mentioned that she's planning to visit us soon, but she suspects her son might try to cancel the visit so she won't find out he's not actually going to university. Then she asked me to secretly call her over the weekend and tell her whether he mentions the visit or tries to avoid it. She basically asked me to report back to her so she could confirm if he's hiding something. I felt awful. Like I was being pulled into two opposing sides. She even tried indirectly to fish the truth out of me during our conversation, but I kept shifting it in a way I stayed neutral and didn't reveal anything. I told my BF about the call, and his mother asking me for the truth. He got lost in his thoughts for a bit, and then said, and what if you told her the truth? He says he's too ashamed to say it himself. Part of me believes that once the truth is out, this entire nightmare will finally end, and I would gladly end it myself if he told me he wanted to. I truly think this has been destroying him internally. I love him and I want to help him get unstuck. He hasn't decided what to do yet, still considering it. I keep telling him it would be better for the truth to come out. And also his mother is waiting for my call tomorrow, so I can report to her if her son mentioned anything about the visit. I have told my BF about this too, and we will both think of what I'll tell her. But still it feels wrong, as if we are ganging up behind his back. Relevant comments. Commenter. You completely neglect some essential context. What has he been doing all this time if he hasn't been working on the degree? Commenter in response. And have the parents been contributing funding to what they thought was schooling all along, or is that not a part of it? Op in response. His parents have been sending him money for 3 to 4 years, he then got himself a job and asked them to stop sending him money. As to what he's been doing, nothing specific, just working and living an everyday life. He also managed to get a cook certificate, and got plenty of experience as a tavern cook. He also attended all the lectures he had to attend, just failed all the exams and probably never studied for them. Commenter in response. He will never learn how to have any of the tough conversations that adults need to have if you tell them for him. For yourself, don't teach him that you'll bail him out whenever he messes up his own shit. Trust me when I say that being the only person who solves problems and deal with confrontation in the relationship is so exhausting and unfair. When women talk about having their emotional labor being taken advantage of, this is an example of what we mean. Commenter. Why would you date someone who is completely fine lying about such big things? What else does he lie about? Personally, I value honesty and integrity. Commenter. I'm sorry, girl, what are you doing? You're with an almost 30-year-old man who is actively lying to his parents about something so trivial, it's taken him a decade to even attempt to get through a 5-year program. He should long be graduated and in his field right now. He has no interest whatsoever in being an adult. He wants you to be mommy for him. You're wasting your life for a man-child. You're 24. Break the fuck up, yo. You deserve so much better. I mean, seriously. What are you doing? Commenter. Why was he dragging it out for so long without putting the work in to complete it? It makes no sense. Were his parents funding any of this? If so, they deserve to know Tuesday truth. Think about it, if he is this comfortable hiding things and actively lying, what might he keep from you? OP's downvoted response. I don't quite understand this either, I'm sure he was procrastinating and thinking he had more and more time. His parents were sending him money for like 3 to 4 years, and then he found a job and stopped them from sending more. TBH, I don't think he was comfortable lying. Guilt has been eating him alive. This whole lie just started by him telling his parents small lies that he had been succeeding in exams, just so they would get off his back, while thinking he had time to make up for it. And then he had to keep going along with it. It was like he trapped himself into a whole story, where he either confesses the truth, or he keeps going. Commenter. What does he do all day? Are you financing everything? OP's downvoted response. We pay half everything, he is working. He is not financially dependent on his parents.
Wardabis here. So, a lot of details about her boyfriend don't make sense. He's been working on a degree for 9 years that should only take 5. And he owes 50 courses. And he's apparently done like none of the courses. So, it's been 9 years and he hasn't passed any of the courses. What is he doing? What was he doing? Was he never intending to actually get this degree and just went to college because he promised his parents he would get a degree and he just never ended up actually going, and his parents were giving him money to get the degree and he felt guilty and he asked them to stop sending him money, but he never actually said, I basically got dropped because I wasn't taking courses. I don't understand. I think there must have been pressure from his parents to have a degree, and he just was not interested and just did not want to own up to the fact that he was not interested in getting a degree. And now he's leaving it on OP, his girlfriend, to fess up that, oh hey, he got dropped from his college. I think she should force her boyfriend to tell his mom, like, hey, this is what happened. This is why I didn't take any courses, and just fess up everything. Just fess up everything. Being this avoidant of conflict is kind of a bad sign, in my opinion, because this has become quite a big issue since he's been avoiding telling his parents for so long. I think depending on how he responds in the future, she should really reevaluate her relationship. And just as a reminder, I never create stories using AI, and I always avoid making multiple parts if I can. If an update is posted later, then I post a second video, but otherwise I try to keep it all in one video.